The origin of stamps. Penny black, the first postage stamp in 1840, 400 words. Sending letters may feel old-fashioned today, but for most of history, communication over long distances was difficult and expensive. Before stamps, the system was chaotic. In many places, the person receiving a letter, not the sender, was responsible for paying postage. That meant people often refused to accept letters, leaving mail undelivered. There was no uniform price, and costs varied depending on distance, weight, and even the mood of local postal clerks. In the early 19th century, a British schoolteacher named Rowland Hill believed the system needed reform. He argued that postage should be prepaid by the sender, with a small uniform fee, regardless of distance. His idea was simple but revolutionary. A tiny piece of paper stuck onto a letter would prove that postage was already paid. That idea gave birth to the world's first adhesive postage stamp, issued in Britain on May 1, 1840. It was called the penny black because it cost 1 penny and featured a black background with the profile of Queen Victoria. Just 1 inch wide, the stamp carried a huge impact. For the first time, ordinary people could send letters affordably and reliably. The penny black was an instant success. Within days, thousands of letters were sent. The postal service transformed into a system for everyone, not just the wealthy. Soon, other countries followed Britain's example. By the mid-19th century, stamps spread across Europe, the Americas, and Asia. Each nation designing its own with images of monarchs, landmarks, or cultural symbols. Beyond practicality, stamps became miniature works of art and pieces of national identity. They captured historical moments, honored leaders, and celebrated inventions. For example, early U.S. stamps featured Benjamin Franklin and George Washington, while Japan's first stamps reflected traditional emblems. Stamps also sparked an unexpected global hobby, philately, or stamp collecting. People began treasuring stamps not just for mailing, but for their beauty, rarity, and cultural significance. Some rare stamps, like the 1856 British Guiana 1-cent magenta, are now worth millions. Today, email and instant messaging have replaced most letters, but stamps remain deeply symbolic. They are still issued around the world, often as collectibles or commemorative designs. The penny black, with its portrait of a young queen, reminds us of a turning point in history, when communication became democratic, affordable, and accessible for all. That single little stamp truly shrank the world one letter at a time.